La da 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 da. I'm having trouble. Oh, here we go. My troubles have ended. Oh, hello. Look what I got here. The sludge. Mm. This is really good sludge. It's some peach juice with some orange juice, a little bit of apple, some grape, quite a bit of pineapple, and a little bit of grenadine. Mmm, it's quite delicious. Now, anyways, we're gonna have a beautiful moment in time. Yes, we are. Getting all fucked up. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, here's the little song, folks. You sing to the cops when they try to arrest you. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, F you fucking CKYA. I really hate your fucking guts. I'd like to kick you in the fucking nuts. So fuck yeah, fuck yeah, yeah, F you fucking CKYA. Oh, I know, it's beautiful, eh? It's fucking Shakespeare right there. It's better than Shakespeare. You know it. Mm. Oh, feeling kinda high. I saw the reason float by in the sky. Oh, I did. You know what I think, folks? You know what I like to do after I do a big fat dab and then I say fuck? Because I like to say fuck when I'm riding in my fucking car. Fuck when I'm walking through the fucking park. Fuck if you don't like what I fucking say. Fuck's what I fucking say every fucking day. Oh yeah. I love to say fuck, the most beautiful word in the English language. You know, folks, out of all the words that start with the letter F, only one is referred to as the F word. And there is no other word in the English language that has so many meanings, you know, folks. Fuck means really whatever you want it to fucking mean, depending on how you place it in the goddamn fucking sentence, right? It can be a noun, it can be an adverb, it can be a verb, be whatever the fuck you want it to be. And that's how it is. There's only one other word, folks, as special as fuck in the English language. And that's the word marijuana, folks. Oh, yeah, folks, I've been all over the world where people don't speak my language, you know. But you say the word marijuana, and they know what you're talking about, right? You use some of these pansy fucking politically correct bullshit language that some of these Americans use for marijuana. And do you know what? Nobody has a fucking clue what you're talking about. Oh, it's true. But you can go to any country in the world and say the word marijuana anywhere. India, Thailand, Japan, China, the Caribbean, anywhere in Europe, Africa. They all know what marijuana means. It's the only English word that transcends through all languages. Oh, yeah. Some of them never even heard the word fuck before. I've met these people before, folks, but they know what the word marijuana is. Oh, they do. Fire in the hall. Oh, fuck. It's the sixth grade extinction. It's coming to the end. The oceans will turn to acid. The forest will turn to fire. And you will cease to fucking exist. And any sign that we ever even existed will probably disappear within 10 years of us even being gone. There won't even be a sign that we were ever even here. And, oh, that's how that is. It's the wonderful sixth grade extinction. And folks, you know, when it's the end is never pretty. That's why it's the end. If it was nice, folks, it wouldn't be the end, now would it? Oh, no. Nobody ever talks about the end being like a great time, you know? Like, oh, as I was dying of cancer, waiting to die in my fucking hospital bed, I was having a goddamn fucking blast. Mm-mm-mm. You never hear that. You know, folks? You don't. Because the end is always shitty. That's what makes it the end. You know? Ah, it is. So anyways, we're gonna have another big fat dab. Fuck up our fucking shit. It's gonna be a glorious goddamn fucking moment in time. Mm-hmm. Oh. 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 Oh my. Oh my. Oh fuck. Oh, bless my soul. What's wrong with thee? I'm all fucked up, oh baby. Can't you see? Uh-oh. I gotta go potty. You know, folks, marijuana can make things flow. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. So, I think I should celebrate my return by doing another big fat dab. Oh, folks, on my Instagram, right? People always get mad at me because I call them a moron. But they leave like really stupid comments. You know? Like the kind of comments maybe an insect would come up with. And my vocabulary ain't very big, you know, folks. I don't know what else to call them but a moron, right? I don't know where else to go with that conversation. And so best, folks, if you're a moron, you shouldn't leave comments if you don't want to be called a moron. Oh, that's a good way to go by. But you know what, folks? The thing about being a moron, I don't know if you watch that show about stupid people, is if a moron was smart enough to know he was a moron, well, then he wouldn't be a moron now, would he? Oh, it's true, folks. It's like, you know, when you talk to people about driving, and they're like, tell you about all the bad drivers out there. Definitely they're not one of them, right? I've never met one of these people who claim they're one of the bad drivers. But then you go out onto the street and they're all bad drivers, you know? Including the person you were talking to, for that matter, half the time. And, and so it's kind of like that, you know? You know? And so you gotta pardon the moron, kind of. He has an excuse. He's a moron, and he's, you know, as a result, he doesn't realize he's a moron. He thinks he's as smart as, well, I don't know. There's not very many life forms to compare to that would be smart. Almost everything is a moron. And so, there is the crow, folks. I guess the crow is smarter than, you know, most humans. That's for sure. Definitely smarter than any world leader, right? Well, so is the chicken. We have some chickens, folks, and they definitely come up with better ideas than any of the world leaders do. Oh yeah. They do, every time. I'm like, hey chickens, what do you think about this? And they just like start scratching and pecking, and they're like, that's fucking BS. It's not how it's done. Us chickens wouldn't be that stupid. I'm like, no doubt. What would, right? And so, that's how that is. Yeah, folks, it's always the other guy who's the moron, you know? It is. Oh, fuck. The sun's not bigger. The sun doesn't really grow. Kind of breeze. It goes on a little cycle, but it's incredibly predictable, and it is what it is. It's very predictable because it's on a cycle, and certainly doesn't grow that much. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, chickens are one of the world's most intelligent life forms. The crow is smarter than the chicken, so. And there's the dog. The dog is smarter than any world leader, that's for sure, right? And any lawyer, right? Like, I'm sure you've never met a lawyer you liked, right, folks? Even when they're working for you, they're looting and pillaging your pocket, right? And then they'll say, I helped you out. Yeah, right. Fuck. Help me out. Help me get fucking broke. Oh. Oh, yeah. They're scum. My lawyer, folks, he'd charge you to read a fucking email. Oh, he would. You send him an email, he'll charge you. You leave a message on his phone, if he listens to it, he'll charge you for it. Oh, he will. And of course you have to always pay in advance. Only a dumb lawyer works on credit, right? Imagine, folks, a lawyer working on credit, like these people have no friends. I can tell you right away if some lawyer gave me credit. Once the case was over, so was my fucking relationship. See you later, asshole. You were the stupid one that didn't get the money up front. And that's how that would go down. And I'd probably let him know in those words, you know? Oh, fuck. You got it. And that's what everyone would do, folks. That's why they always get the money up front, you know? You never see lawyers like, oh, don't worry, pay me after the trial. Yeah, right. That don't happen. Because, like, that's the kind of person you have the lowest level of loyalty to, you know? You know, like if bad people came into your house and they were starting to kill people, you know, and you had a lawyer in the house and then just your regular friends and family, you know, you'd go, well, you can have the fucking lawyer guy. Holy fuck. I'm sure. Yeah, he'd be first to go. Take him. Oh, fuck. You know it. Nobody's gonna miss this dude. Oh, yeah. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. La dee 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 da 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 dee da. Well, I should prepare another big fat dab. Get all fucked out. We're coming to America today. Do 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 do. Oh. So here we go. Oh, today I was in the park, making a video. And some old ladies came up to me with some young guy. Hey, that sounds like some sort of Chinese food right there. But anyways, back to the story. They come up to me and they're like, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that in the park," and all this other shit. It's a rare moment, folks. It hadn't happened to me in many years. And I had to let them know to refer their complaints to, well, someone who gives a shit. And then I blew some smoke in their face, and they were like, "Don't do that." And I'm like, "Well, if you weren't standing so close to me, you wouldn't get smoke blowing in your face." It's really that simple. And so then they walked away, and that was the end of that. There was some entertainment, Unfortunately, it didn't last very long. It's not much of a story, That's how it went down. It's not like when we used to smoke at the bank with E.G. and then the manager would come over and try and talk to me, and I would just keep smoking and blowing smoke in his face. And he'd be like, "Sir, sir, sir." And I don't even acknowledge he exists, right? And so then they see E.G. filming me, right? And so then they'll go bother E.G. And they'll be like, "Sir," and he'll be like, "What's the problem?" And he's like, "What's up with your friend there? You can't be doing that in the bank." And he's like, "Why are you fucking harassing me? What? You come and harass the nigger? Well, the white guy's sitting there and you don't bother him at all." And he starts fucking screaming racism in the bank really loud. And it's really good times. We used to play that card like on a daily basis. Oh, yeah. And so, and meanwhile, while this is all going on, I'm still going, taking as many bong hits as I possibly can before the police show up, which will take like an hour, right? And by the time they show up, the place is hotboxed. They've closed it to customers. That's what they used to do, folks. They used to close the bank to customers because me and E.G. refused to leave, right? And we continue to smoke inside their bank. And so they're just like, they closed it to customers. And we're like, "That's fine with us. We don't mind." The police get there, they're like, "Oh God, you two, come on, just leave." We're like, "Oh, okay, we'll leave now." And then we get up and just leave. Police do fuck all, right? Because there's nothing they really can do. And so, if you agree to leave once they show up, they really got nothing to work on. The bank just being retarded. And so, yeah. No, you used to have to, like, Vancouver police, they don't want to arrest you for much, right? It used to have to be like if you wanted to get arrested, I used to have to be like, you know, once you let me go, I'm gonna go pull the fire alarm over there, and then we can go down to the police station and discuss our little matter all night long. Oh yeah. And that's what I would do. I'd just walk away. He'd be like, "You do what you do, buddy." I'm like, "I will." Told you I was gonna do it. Oh fuck. Here we go, fire in the hall. When I was young, folks, they used to have these little white vans as paddy wagons that were really top heavy. And if people in the back, especially if there were more than two people, two could do it, but two or more made it much easier. All they do is start rocking back and forth, and the van loses control. The guy can't steer it properly, and it rolls over, and now you're at the side of the highway. Maybe the back door opens like it did for us once. And then you go, "I'm fucking out of here. See you later." Also, the more people that are in the back of the van, not only was it easier to tip, but it was more likely you were going to get away when you took off, right? Because I mean, there's only a driver and a police officer passenger, so there's only two police. So if there's like 5 or 6 of you, and we all take off in a different direction, which is, you know, standard procedure. Oh. It's clearly, if they catch any at all, you know, they're probably only going to catch 1 or 2 people if they even catch any. Right? Like usually they don't catch any. Cops used to say to me, "Oh, Steve, why did you run? You know we're going to catch you either way, eh? When they catch you," that's what they like to say. And I'd be like, "Oh, well, that hasn't been my experience. 9 out of 10 times I get away." And may still yet, you know? You know it. So that's how it is. "'Cause you filled up my senses." It was 33 degrees upstairs in my house just before I start doing the show. My kids were like, they can't sleep or whatever because it's too hot. So I turned on the air conditioner and set it to 3 degrees. Should start chilling down pretty soon. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Look at in here, folks. Do you know what's in here? Remnants of drugs. 'Cause I've got drugs. I've got fucking. Oh, fuck you and the fucking. You fucking little douchebag. There you go. Got it back. Now, what was I doing here before the little douchebag got in my way? Oh, yeah. We can do a big fat dab. Okay, she's 41 and her father still calls her douchebag. I ran from my bed. I was squeezing my head, making it red. And I fell to my knees and then I said fucking jeez. Them balls are killing me. Followed by red cells in my urine. There's pus in it too. I got gonorrhea. I most likely got it from you. Find the hall. Oh, hey, Bone Dawn, what's that fucking mechanism you have on? Could it be a porcelain penis from days gone by? And did I hear you grunt as you ran that fucking thing up your cunt? And felt those great orgasms just pass on by? Oh. Now, anyways, I think it's time to prepare another big fat dab. I'm smoking the donkey butter. Yeah, comes from the bud donkey dick. You know why they called it donkey dick? Because it had buds like, 4 feet long. It's a really old strain. It's been around since the dawn of time. Well, not so much. It's not landrace, but it's been around since like the 1990 or so, if not even earlier. Skunk one is in my chamber. It's a mind rearranger. Oh yeah, the dong of the time. So anyways, that's what we're smoking. It's usually not the greatest weed, and it's usually an outdoor strain. Most people don't grow it indoors because it's retardedly stringy and huge. But it makes good diamonds. Doesn't matter what you use to make diamonds, because in the end of the day, if it's not that good, it just makes less, you know? But it all comes out the same if you use good stuff or bad stuff. Just the good stuff will give you more. No, anyways. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All fucked up, you know? 'Cause you filled up my senses like a night in a fucking forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the fucking rain, like a storm in a desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fucked up my senses. Come fuck me again. Na, 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 na. La la da, la da da da. Lo do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Cha cha ching, cha 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 ching. Bling bling blom ba bum bum. Oh, you stuck my face down on the barbecue grill. Now the scars are all healing, but my heart never will. You set my hair on fire, and you pulled out my chest hairs with an old pair of pliers. Oh yeah, you say I'm ugly and you say I'm cheap. You shaved off my eyebrows while I was asleep. You drilled a hole in my head. Then you tossed me in a drainage ditch and left me for dead. Oh, this really isn't like you at all. No, you never acted this way before. Got a funny feeling you don't fucking love me anymore. Oh, oh, oh. Got this funny feeling you just don't fucking love me anymore. Mm-mm-mm. There's still stuff on my dabba. Oh. Oh, fuck. No, we don't have any spiders in BC, except for black widows. The black widow. And black widows are super tiny. Matter of fact, the smaller they are, the more deadly they are. The chances of you surviving after being bit is slim to none. But if it's a big one, you might survive actually. Because the bigger ones, they're not as poisonous. No, I eradicated all the spiders. It's part of the 6th grade extinction. Even insects are going this time. Nothing's being left out. Fuck, we ain't going through this another round. I already did 5. You know what I'm saying? We're done here. We're gonna be packing it in. Going on a well-deserved vacation, you know? Well, there's spider webs, but I'm going to be taking the vacuum cleaner in here soon to get rid of all the dust. And so I'll be vacuuming the floor up and all the spider webs, and that'll be the end of that. It's going to be all over. Oh, Calgary. I've gone to the Calgary Stampede. I think I got a video post. Oh, maybe not anymore because that's on my old Facebook account. Well, I probably got a video on Instagram of me riding a bull there somewhere. You'd have to go back a few years. Oh, fun. It's good times. You gotta hold on tight, you know? And you gotta keep your crotch close to the horn. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Anyways, they don't last long. But I'm better than some people because at least I've done it like 20 or 30 times. So while I only last 25 seconds, most of the tours don't even last 5 seconds. So, doing okay. But the pros, well, they go on for like 3 minutes and something, right? So. Maybe even 4 or 5 minutes. Fuck. Some of them can really hold on forever. Oh, flour? I don't know. Who pays by the gram? It's like $90 an ounce. Maybe 100 if it's super primo. The finest wheat in town. Oh. Oh, I don't know. I don't buy live resin. That stuff, you know what? It has a lot of moisture to it, because it has oil in it. And oil weighs a lot. And they charge by weight. And I figured, I've bought the stuff before, and its weight doesn't justify its price tag. And so I don't buy it because it's a rip-off. That's the basic story on that stuff. Mean as well just go one step up and buy the diamonds, right? Yeah. They're bone dry, no oil in them at all. Get a little more bang for your buck. I dab with magic. I'm the great and powerful Oz. When I put my dab to my bowl, it just instantly vaporizes because I think for it to vaporize, and that's what it does. Yep. I was in school once. Someday. Yeah. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. I learned my ABCs in school a long time ago. What's the green room? I don't know what you're talking about. I never had no room that was green. Oh, the mighty America. America, America. God shed its fucking grace on thee and spread its fucking freedom from sea to shiny sea. Oh, that's all I know about America. Oh, and I visited every major city in America except for, of course, 2 states I skipped out on, which was Hawaii and Alaska. But every other state I visited and every city in that state. Oh yeah. It was good times. The best states, folks, of course, right, are California, Texas, and Florida. And Oregon sitting on a 4th place, and there's always Massachusetts. I guess that state is memorable. Oh yeah. Those would be my top states if you were going to America to go visit. Fuck, the Carolinas are nice, South and North. Anyways, you got to stop somewhere, right? So those would be my top states that I liked. Yeah. Arizona's interesting too because we went through the Grand Canyon and we entered through that area, and that was a lot of fun. Very expensive though, holy fuck. Anyways, that's what money was for, right, folks? If you ain't gonna spend it, it ain't even worth earning. And so, New Orleans was really cool. Fuck, really good seafood there and not expensive at all. Fucking giving it away almost. Compared to Canadian prices, it was virtually free. Whoa, it was unbelievable. And so were the shows too. And the only thing wrong with that area was, well, there were places that weren't safe for me to go, and I'm not very good at paying attention to my surroundings to know where those places are. But lucky for me, there were people looking out for me, and they would go, "Hey, where do you think you're going?" No. People like you, they walk in that alley. They don't walk out. And so, that was good. It's always good to be informed, you know. La 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 la. La 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 la. I guess I should do another dab. And then I'm gonna go watch my show on koala bears, folks. The koala bear. Did you know there's different kinds of koala bear? Fuck, who knew, right? Like 4 of them. They all look the fucking same. There's only one difference between the different koala bears. They eat eucalyptus trees in different areas. But if you were to move that koala bear to one of the areas where the other eucalyptus trees were, he would fucking starve to death because he won't eat those trees, even though they are eucalyptus trees too. One real stupid fucking animal. So anyways, it's amazing it's made it this far. And we're gonna do a little dab. I think the koala bear has about equal intelligence level of the most politicians. So if they put a koala bear in the zoo, right? They got to make sure they can't just grow his eucalyptus locally. He won't eat that shit. He'll know where it came from. He's keen on that somehow. He's got that part figured out. You gotta fucking go to where he came from and pick the fucking eucalyptus there and bring it to him. Then he's like, oh, this is the shit I'm used to. Fine dining now. Otherwise, he just goes, fuck you, I ain't eating this shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, the koala bear is actually probably more intelligent than than any politician, right? And most lawyers. Oh fuck. They should just call these politicians mobsters, you know? You know, that way we're not confused from one category to the other. Yeah, koalas don't like spiders. They only like eucalyptus trees. And so that's about all I know about them. I only watched, the first show. It was an hour and a half. Now that's the second show. It was pretty fucked up how they don't eat their trees from their area and how they can tell. And they have no clue how they tell either. They think it's due to smell. But oh, and the koala can make a deep sound like an elephant can, with really low bass sound wave that's lower than our hearing is able to hear, even though it's such a tiny little creature. It has a special multiple vocal cord system to pull it off. Oh yeah. So that's pretty good. It's good times. So they can call to one another very far away. Supposedly they can hear each other from miles apart. Oh, those aren't orbs. Those are just my friends dropping off and taking off again. You know, I can't be expected to just live on the essence that Earth offers to keep me going here all this time, you know? It just ain't gonna work. And so, I call my friends, back home and I have them bring me supplies in from other places. And that's what those little dots going by every now and then are. It's no big deal. They're harmless for now, at least. And so, we're gonna do a big dab fire in the hall. Oh, did Michael Jackson own a koala bear? See, they mention how there's koala bears in America, but that most zoos don't want to have one because, once again, they won't eat eucalyptus grown in America. They need eucalyptus from the region they're from, which is somewhere in Australia. And so that stuff has to be shipped back and forth fresh, so by plane, on a regular basis, to feed this thing. Fuck. We're talking millions of dollars to feed this animal. And so, no surprise Michael Jackson had one. He was slightly eccentric, and few things would be more eccentric in your personal zoo than having a koala bear that has to have food imported every day from Australia, right? I think that fits right about in his category. Oh man. Oh, I don't play video games made after 1991. I'm in the top 10,000 best Pac-Man players in the world. Out of like a ridiculously high number, almost 1 billion people. Oh, Castlevania, yeah, I own that game. I own every arcade game made previous to 1991. It's like 2,200 of them. You gotta put the quarter in the slot. And then you gotta push one player or two. It's good times. Punch-Out's another good game. Oh yeah, Paperboy's kinda lame. Elevator's okay. Asteroids, one of the best. Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, really good. It's better than Pac-Man because Pac-Man has a a pattern. And once you know the pattern that the ghosts play, depending on where you're located on the map, well, the game starts to get pretty mindless, right? And that's why people can just play it forever. But Ms. Pac-Man doesn't allow that kind of bullshit to go down. They realized, oh, yeah, people figured out our little pattern here, and this ain't gonna work anymore. Ms. Pac-Man is totally different. Not only do the ghosts behave differently, but they change maps even. As you advance, you get different maps. And so, it's a good one. And you get the little song and dance between every like 2 or 3 levels. Oh, the song and dance. Like, what's a video game without a song and dance every couple levels? Ms. Pac-Man was one of the first to have that. I think it was the first, actually. And Ms. Pac-Man was originally invented, folks, as a hacker. Atari, you know, had the Pac-Man thing going with some other guy, I forget his name. And these guys, they were like, oh, this Pac-Man game, you know, has issues. We could make it better. And so they took their idea and they made a better one. And then one day they got called over to the company, figuring they're going to now be sued, right? And the company was like, yeah, we're not going to sue you. We're just going to take your game. Yeah, have a nice day. And so that's how that went down. But no, they actually had him perfected a little better for them. And so, yeah, it started off as some criminal activity. Trying to hack the video games, you know? Yeah, you can, well, like I say, you can play the Pac-Man forever, but you can't play Miss Pac-Man like that forever. They don't got somebody doing that with Miss Pac-Man. Yeah, I play Pac-Man on my Xbox, and Miss Pac-Man, and pinball. I got about 40 pinball tables. People come sometimes and they play pinball too to try and beat my outrageous high scores. And I'm like, good luck. But some of the boards I haven't played, so there is no high score. And then they play that one, and then I have to play it to bump their score off of there, you know? I'm the only one allowed to be number 1 on every game. That's just how it is, you know? Yeah, so I gotta go watch my koala show. Poor koalas, they're destined to be dead in the next 10 years. Most of their eucalyptus trees have not doing well. And like I say, they're so picky that, well, if certain trees go missing altogether, it doesn't matter if there's still others, they'll just starve to death. Oh, they're that kind of stupid. And so that's how it is. Peace out.